Hi guys, welcome to Cruising Tarot. I'm just gonna do a quick reading because I started listening to the news earlier, and apparently there was some kind of shooting at some kind of firemen in Idaho. There's coming up with all kinds of possibilities of what this could be about online right now. I think the last report was about 2 hours ago or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's about 8:30 at the Mountain Standard Time where I'm at, and it's Sunday. So let's go ahead and see. I think it's June 29th. Don't get me wrong, I don't know. Let's see. I think it's June 29th. Sorry, I'm horrible at dates sometimes. I don't even know where my calendar is at the moment. So anyways, I'm just going to do a quick yes or no question, see what's going on, and just pull a few cards to see what's going on with this whole being shot by somebody. Somebody called them a potential sniper. They were ambushed. They use words like that. They were trying to put up a fire. They're wondering if someone came at them. Is it domestic terrorism or is it terrorism, period? Isn't that funny? People were just speculating a lot about these supercells or whatever, and now we're getting this. So it's interesting. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Any information you can tell us of what's going on in Idaho with the firemen being shot at? Any info? Truth and clarity. Again, I'm just a tarot reader, guys, not a psychic of any sorts. And this is not evidence. This is just tarot. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to say this is just for entertainment purposes. So let's go ahead and get started. I do other real crime tarot readings. So if you guys want to check my playlist, you're more than welcome. And please like, share, and subscribe. Let's see. Tell us about what's going on in Idaho with those firemen being shot at after trying to put out a fire. These are all upside down. Do I have these all upside down? No. Whoops. Okay, conflict. Some kind of communication. Revealing some kind of truth about conflict. There's some... Okay, so financial success, riches, and wealth. So... were they trying to start a fire with some homes, or they had a target specifically, or they were paid to do this? There's a possibility. Talks about blessings and given to several people. Someone gave somebody blessings to several people. And then something about indecision or too many options here. So it's a clusterfuck, whatever this is. Whoever's doing this is... There's a possibility of some kind of money tied to this. Money could be tied to this somehow. All right, let me just go ahead, if I can talk. Let's go ahead and pull these. Anything else on who the person is shooting? Let's do that. Who is shooting at the firemen? The main person, or the one you need to be more worried about or concerned. Okay, I'm just going to go with this for now. Something about being persistent, change, something changing time for this person. And it talks about some kind of authority. They were trying to take control, have some kind of authority here. Lead something. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and do the yes or no questions. Let me see. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and ask the questions. Was this an ambush? Would this person try to lure in somebody to shoot at? Whether it's a fireman or other law enforcement? Did they do it on purpose to get people in the area? Did somebody start this fire on purpose and to get people in the area? Okay, so we have yes. So the first one is yes. Just going to do 2 out of 3 just to make sure. Okay. Did whoever started the fire, they do it to ambush whoever was coming in to shoot at them? The person shooting, did they start the fire? In other words, yes, no, maybe? This one came out first, and then that one. So maybe. Now we have maybe. So we have yes and maybe. Let's go ahead and do one more time. The person responsible for the fire is the same person shooting or associated somehow with that. Sideways. So I'm not taking that one. Death came out again. That's a yes and that's a no. So yes, the answer is yes. Now let's go ahead and continue. I hate to ask this kind of question, but I'm gonna ask: is this a form of terrorism? Is this some kind of associated with terrorism somehow, whether domestic or foreigner? Truth and clarity, 2 out of 3. Is this some sort of terrorism, domestic or foreign? Two out of 3, right? Okay, so 1 is yes. Is this some form of terrorism, domestic or foreign? Whoa. I'm not taking this one because it landed weird and it landed on the floor. Oh, these are 2 maybes. Form of terrorism, yes or no? Hopefully, and it's a maybe. Okay, so now we have a maybe. And a yes, right? Okay, so is this a form of terrorism, domestic or foreign? Okay, so let's see. We got quite a bit here. Got no. And then we had this one, which is a yes. Then we got this one as a no, 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 and maybe. So the answer, this one is no. So we got yes, no, or maybe. So let's go ahead and ask one more time. Is this a form of terrorism or associated with some kind of terrorist group, right? Foreign or domestic? Yes, no, or maybe. And there's another question I'm dreading to ask, but I'm going to ask because sideways, I'm not taking any of these because they're all in a big bunch anyways. Hi, guys. Let's go ahead and get our final answer, whether this is some kind of form of terrorism, domestic, or has ties to that. Whether or not they're going to tell us. I just want truth or clarity. Okay, it says no. So the answer is no. I'm not going to tie it to some form of terrorism, right? So let's go ahead and see. Is this some kind of grudge, payback, retaliation towards somebody specifically? Or a department specifically? Someone feeling they got done dirty and they're taking revenge, you know? Is this some kind of grudge, revenge, or something done by someone towards, I don't know who. It's some kind of revenge deal. Is this some kind of personal revenge? Yes, no, or maybe. 2 out of 3. Sideways. And I can't take, well, I can take this one. And that's just 2, but there's a big bunch. I will not take it sometimes. Okay, yes, no, maybe. Is this some kind of revenge or grudge deal? Sideways. Oh my gosh, everything's coming out sideways. This one's sideways technically. If not, it would have been maybe, oops, okay. Okay, it's not sideways. This one flipped here in the card. So maybe. So we got maybe so far. Whether it's some kind of revenge, grudge deal, payback, like they got done dirty, maybe they got fired, someone, I don't know, hateful towards someone specifically, whether it's the whole department or some people in the department. Let's see. Dang, I don't even know what I said. Fuck it. I don't even know how many I've done. I think I said no and yes. Or no and maybe. Fuck. Let's see. Oh, so this one's yes. Okay. Do one more. Is this person holding a grudge or because of a grudge revenge deal against somebody? This is why they're doing it. Oh my gosh. This one fell here in my lap like that. We're almost in my lap. Oh my god. Sideways. Kind of revenge, payback, grudge deal. Revenge, payback. So yes. Okay. So it's personal possibly. Okay. So, is this person, I'm gonna ask this, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but it just, everything kind of just freaks me out and worries me anymore. Obviously have some kind of type of experience. Okay. Is this person prior military or prior police or some kind of community service type of department like firemen, police, military, something like that? Whoever's doing this. Oh God, sideways, but it's the same. Don't fall sideways, just pick a side. Sideways, Jesus. Okay. Okay, so no or maybe, but I think I'm gonna take, you know what? Because this both kind of came out at the same time, that was the tiebreaker on these. Yes, no, or maybe. Is it yes, no, or maybe? It's maybe, because look, maybe, maybe. So the first one is maybe. So we got maybe. They're prior military or prior police, fire, or something like that. They work for the government of some sorts or the community, state, federal, whatever. Any another one? Yes, no, maybe. Did it have some prior experience or job, held some kind of job like that? It's interesting that, not in a good way, that the whole Democratic, you know, kind of thing happened too. That's no. So maybe, and then we have no. About prior experience or worked in a department or a department, the government, the military, something like that. Okay, needs to completely come out. Okay, so it's saying no. So the answer is no, I guess. Is that what I said? Yeah. Okay. So what would be the outcome of the situation? Are they gonna get captured? Are they gonna get shot? What's gonna happen? What will be the outcome in this situation? What's the outcome? Okay. I mean, it's just some kind of a lot of heartache, a lot of suffering, a lot of grief, a lot of it, because a lot of action. I think this person, whether they probably need to stop him. I think he's got a list or some kind of idea. Maybe he's going to try to cause as much damage as possible, kind of thing. Cause a lot of grief. That's their thing. I think they're going to possibly cause that. All right. This is all I got, guys. I'll try to post it in the morning, which is Monday the 30th, maybe. All right. Thank you. Hope they get this person and figure out why they did it. Bye.